What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Avalanche here. We are doing 8 videos today, by the way, really short and sweet so people can get an idea of, some other cryptos in the market. We are trying to diversify our cryptos as well. So if you've got any suggestions, please do let us know. We obviously do the channel gems like, ETH, Polygon, VeChain, etc. But we are looking to branch out into some other stuff. So if you do have suggestions, please do keep leaving them in the comment section. We do listen to what you say and we are going to start doing some different videos now. So we're just taking a look at Avalanche here. And as you can see, this is an absolutely crazy chart, isn't it, for a start? Look at this, a massive run up here, huge consolidation period for a long time here. And then obviously we get the crash in May, just like we did for a lot of cryptos. We come down, we basically form our range. Realistically, you could say the range isn't really formed until we get like way down here, really. There isn't really a range here, is there? Unless you could say, maybe this is the range. Looking something like this, maybe. But it's really hard to tell, isn't it, basically? I guess you could say there's a wider range looking something like this. But in reality, you're probably putting your range in like this. We keep rolling over. We form a bottom for Avalanche. We come back up, we form a top like this. But obviously massively stuck under our EMAs here with this huge dump that we did have. We were up at around, what is this, $37? We come all the way down to like $12, which is a crazy, crazy dump, isn't it? And then we obviously roll over. We break through the bottom of our range here. Everyone's thinking, okay, this is game over. We roll over again, come all the way down to like $9, but we pick back up, but stuck under our 20 EMA here. We come down again below this range here. Another, slight fake out to the downside, but it does look as though we did get that double bottom. Double bottom looking something like this. And then once we come back inside the range, we actually did reconquer the 20 moving average here. We consolidated under the 55, which is really bullish. Obviously, once you get back above the 55 and flip bullish on our EMAs, that's always a good sign on the daily time frame. And you can see since then, Avalanche has been absolutely exploding, hasn't it? Because a lot of these alternate, faster, cheaper platforms to Ethereum have been pumping recently, like Solana, for example, just because they're offering a nice alternative. And obviously, NFTs right now are absolutely popping off. And it's pretty clear that, the gas fees on Ethereum are absolutely ridiculous right now. They're just getting worse and worse as the price action goes up as well. So clearly a huge problem for Ethereum, and a lot of its competitors are benefiting. And Avalanche is a really top quality competitor, isn't it? And you can see what happened since then. Obviously, once we got that flip of the EMAs, we come up, we actually smashed all the way through our range. We just absolutely smashed it, didn't we? Just went absolutely crazy. Absolutely. Did I tell you it's absolute? Smashed through this level here. We smashed through the actual level that we dumped from. We come all the way up. We actually, pretty much touched the all-time high. What is this, at around $60 here? And then we did have a bit of a retracement. And what we've done is we've actually come back down, and it looks as though we are bouncing on the 20 moving average, coinciding nicely with this previous level, this previous swing high level here at about $40, which does look as though it has been acting as a decent bit of resistance for Avalanche for a while. You can see it's been ranging. Looking something like this before it did have that dump to the downside, something like that. You can see quite clearly how the levels are actually playing into account a lot here. Been trading up and down in between these levels for a while. We broke down below this level, formed another little range. Obviously, the double fake out to the downside, back up. We went straight through this range, all the way up to the all-time high. And now we're back testing this range, this previous level at around $40 as support, along with the 20 moving average on our daily time frame, which is really bullish, isn't it? So obviously, now that we've established what's going on, it looks as though Avalanche is doing extremely well. And we would say, it's crazy overbought right now, just crazily overbought, but had a nice cooling off period for a while. Obviously, the momentum to the upside was increasing and all kinds of other stuff. Potentially forming a bull flag here, maybe. If that was the case, my goodness, I can't even imagine what the price target for Avalanche would be if that was the case. Even if we just took the flagpole from here, we'd be looking at, Avalanche being up at around $90 if that was the case. Absolutely crazy price action, but if we just take a look at what's been going on here, you can see quite clearly, Avalanche is doing extremely well. So short-term price predictions, we'd say Avalanche is currently just having a bit of a cool off, isn't it? It's trading downwards like this in a little bit of a descending wedge. maybe even a bull flag ready for that break to the upside by the looks of it, because it is looking extremely strong. We would say if it does continue to roll over, obviously the 20 is being holding nicely as support for a lot of cryptos. We'd expect that to hold in the massive uptrend that we're in, at around $40. But if we did lose that, we've got the 55 coming up, something like this. Realistically, at around 30, maybe $35 if we do get down here. Very strong support as well if we do continue to trade back down like this and get that bounce. But obviously, if we do see Avalanche coming back up to the all-time high here at around $60, we could probably realistically expect it to break out. And, if that's the case, then we're looking at psychological numbers more than anything. Probably, 70, 80, maybe upwards of $100 being our next price targets, depending on how much of a pump it gets. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.